A pleasant day. I am Bethany Resulta for Embassy Talks. A host of Japanese companies have chosen the Philippines as the manufacturing site of their most competitive products, leveraging mostly on the country's high-quality human resources. According to the Department of Trade and Industry, collectively, these companies represent $2.5 billion in investments, almost $7 billion in exports, and over 83,000 in total employment. The company's officials recently met with Trade and Industry Secretary Ramon Lopez in a roundtable discussion. The 10 Japanese locators that participated in the meeting, which was organized and moderated by commercial counselor Dida Angara Mathay, included the biggest names in global image solutions, electronic components, and medical device manufacturing. They are Brother Industries, Canon Incorporated, and Psycho Epson Corporation, which are among the top 5 vendors in the global multifunction printer market, according to a study by tech and advisory research firm Technavio. Terumo Corporation and JMS Company Limited, which are the market leaders in the Asia-Pacific medical device industry, specifically in the infusion therapy device segment, and RAM Company Limited, which commands an 80% share of the isolated gate driver integrated circuits market. Similarly, NIDA Corporation and Minebeya Mitsumi Incorporated hold leading positions in the micro DC motors market. Murata Manufacturing Company Limited, which commands about 40% of the global multi-layer ceramic capacitors market, a key component of consumer electronics devices and automobiles, and IBDEN, which is a market leader in the diesel particulate filter market. During the business dialogue, the companies also discussed their interest to explore expansion and diversification projects, tentatively valued in the amount of over $3 billion. However, they expressed concerns and said these plans are facing operational and fiscal bottlenecks. They cited as examples the timely issuance of travel visas for their executives and engineers, the processing and release of permits and licenses by regulatory agencies, VAT and other additional taxes by LGUs, and access to COVID-19 vaccinations. They inquired if foreign investors with significant investment and expansion plans could be assisted by ways of green or express lanes, similarly provided by host governments in ASEAN for foreign investors struggling to remain competitive under the challenges of a COVID-19 and post-COVID-19 environment. As critical members of the global supply chain, locators are constantly reeling from the pressure of pandemic-related restrictions that have negatively impacted their bottom line, production, and delivery schedules. As the country's vaccination program gets underway, the Japanese entities reiterated their desire to fully vaccinate their employees, echoing calls for speedier access to and distribution of vaccines for their entire workforce. Given the strategic role of their Philippine facilities in the global supply chain, they emphasized that any disruption would result in dire consequences for essential industries. They also raised concerns on the changes in the system of value-added tax and recent BIR revenue regulations, and that such would affect genuine efforts towards localization. The locators expressed hope that the government would reconsider VAT regulations. Secretary Lopez told the company officials these matters are being discussed with concerned government agencies in a whole-of-government approach. For Embassy Talks, this has been Bethany Resulta. Thank you for watching.